What is up, guys? Today we are going to be going over how I did in FNCS Week 4, and also we're going to be VOD reviewing one of my best games in FNCS. Make sure to use supporter creator code YouTube-Fibrss in the Fortnite item shop. The code refreshes every 2 weeks. Make sure to hit that accept button, and you'll be set. Today we're going to be looking at Game 5, I believe, of FNCS Week 4. Here I got glider bug, and it was pretty tilting, not even gonna lie. At this point, I had no hope in qualifying because of the fact that I had glider bug and I got griefed in my previous game. So yeah, basically here I'm at the fishing spot, with the fishing hut area, and then I'm rotating backside over here towards the portion of the map where it's least contested. Just farming here. Skipping forward to this. Oh, it's taking a long time to load. Wow. And here I reached the little houses near Pleasant Park, I believe. I know this kid was just fighting, so I try to fight him, but he starts playing really weird and trying to engage in this even more when we need to go to zone. He starts stinking me, which was like a really weird play. Oh, I would have built up the height about that, but I guess it was the play for him. Here I forgot that I had glider bug, so I was stuck in the air for a while. Got sniped out. I got sniped out twice, I think. And I see that kid in the right portion of the map where I just looked at. Over there, YT Ops. And I see that he's rotating already. So I want to rotate right behind him because of the fact that if I rotate right next to him, he might try to hold me. And the other guy, SB, might try to hold me as well. Just rotating through the water. And I'm technically on dead side right now. So always try to get dead side if you can. But at this point in the game, I had 3 crash pads, attack, and an AR, and a couple of heals, which wasn't really all good, but I mean it was alright. So I had to basically rely on my crash pads the whole time. Box here. It wasn't the best positioning, but I mean it was pretty good for here. The only reason this isn't that good of positioning is I had no sight, like, I basically had no sight lines, only to a certain side over there and towards I pointed, and right next to that SB kid, that's my only sight lines that I have. I couldn't look past the hill behind me. Forward. I see kids rotating right now. I'm gonna get middle. This is basically 4 zone. The reason I made it to 3rd zone, right? And then I got into the middle because if I got to middle, there's obviously going to be a very high chance of me being in next zone, and I needed to be in next zone because I couldn't rely on a pad, and I needed to be close to 5th zone or half zone. Then I see this kid right here. I wanted to go for a beam, but I don't know if it would have been smart because he might have been an emotional player. So I opened up really late, which was not smart, but definitely didn't really matter. And I see those other 2 kids box up next to me. Here I see this other kid box up behind me. And I see just Frosty. I'm basically around everybody right now. And that could end up really bad. Because everybody could start focusing me. I heard a kid in a bush here. And I started looking towards that area over there. Towards FB, Vio, Sincerely, and Jum. See that kid fighting over there? Skipping towards endgame a little bit because this is the boring part of the game that I just showed. PC froze. Wow. Here I'm just chilling in my box for now, just looking. Skip a little bit forward. Trying to get to the part where I rotate out on the crash pad. I think I'm at it. Yeah, I'm at it. Okay. Here, zone pulls across. Pulls across from me. I'm pretty close to it. I'm like middle distance. I'm not max distance exactly, but not the closest either. I just crash pad early. Because why not? It's better to rotate early every single time. Well, yeah, the majority of the time it's better to rotate early because you can get better positioning. And here I'm just looking. I see Soft and Vega, and I see this kid right here. If I didn't realize this, like, I'm looking at this VOD review right now, and this is the only time I realize this, which is actually so important for me to see this. I need to cover my back more. I definitely need to look more forward, get better positioning. And if I didn't realize this kid, and this could have ended up really bad, because that the HC kid that was right behind me, if he shot at me, I could have gone laser cracked, and I could have gone focused by the whole lobby. I had really good positioning till this other kid built up on me, and then after that, on our first moving zone, I just got scuffed on my crash pads because of that. Because of the people around me that built. So I had to tarp ahead a little bit. You'll see in a second. Just looking through my cone just to peek and see. Now I'm surrounded by players, but I know my layer is pretty good right now. Start tarping ahead, right? I'm on dead side of the zone. In this game, I couldn't rely on any launch pads, so I was pretty much screwed overall. It was basically a shambles game the whole time. My mats aren't the greatest right now. Mr. Tarping, right? I box. I really didn't need to build any of these walls. These extra walls. I could have just built one right here. Broken that ramp, and then placed a cone and just peek through there. Just looking ahead. I opened up this edit, and it's almost become really bad for me. Everybody started focusing me for a split second, and then I crash pad. Get really close to zone. I definitely could have recycled a different crash pad. I used mine. Maybe even gotten further. Should have been going ahead right now. But I'm just waiting for zone to show up. Right here. Going Jeffrey. I was on a really bad layer overall because it was pretty congested next to me. And above me, there's way too many people. But it was a decent layer for the time that I was on. I'm just going, getting ahead. Try to get ahead as much as possible every single time. When I start realizing this crash pad's here, I'm gonna use it. I need it. And then I probably should have crash pad with that crash pad that was just broken right there. But I needed to heal, so it wasn't really worth. I used this one to get further in zone. And I only have 200 builds right here, 200 mats. Start looking for a pig. I realized I needed to wait for a zone to come up on my butt, so I can look for someone that's low coming out of zone, and I can get an easy pick instantly. I can get a point as well. I see this kid to the right. and then I start shooting at him. This is a bad peek. Never do that. Try to get a better peek next time. It's also something that I need to work on. And here, I could have prevented this by having better game sense, but I'm a 60 ping player, and I had a wall to place right there, and that kid just dropped on me, and I couldn't place it because of 60 ping. I definitely could have gone left instead of going straight forward. Maybe even tarp somewhere else. See, I'm to the right there. I'm looking here. I'm seeing everywhere, like I'm looking at where all the players are. See, just Frosty above me. That's the kid that dropped on me. I didn't even realize that there's 2 players shooting at me. And then the soccer skin, it kills me. And then just Frosty, I think, escapes this fight. I'm pretty sure he does. Okay. Yep. Basically, that's what happens. And I die. And then just Frosty starts trying to fight the opt kid. That's the kid that was rotating in front of me earlier. Can't believe he actually killed me. It's actually pretty funny how that happens. And then I'm just looking here. This is definitely something I could have done better. I could have rotated earlier instead of looking for that pick, and maybe even gone to a different layer because it was pretty congested at the time. And then maybe use that crash pad, gone ahead of zone, been in zone, and I could have held out kids from coming in from storm. Yeah. That's pretty much it, boys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and peace.